This is Chris Gotti at Venture Music, and you're now witnessing an interview done by Brea Jordai. Go watch it.
It's this guy.
I don't know. It looks like an evangelist.
Looks like Chris Gotti.
Yes, it is.
How you feeling tonight, first off?
Oh man, I'm blessed. Just finished my event in Medusa Lounge. It was real good. All the artists came out. Cleveland. It was real dope.
That's awesome. And where are you headed to now?
I got an event in New Jersey that I got to get to tomorrow, and then the next day I have one in New York.
Okay.
So I'm heading back home. Last 2 dates on the run, and then we're finished. We're good.
How was road life?
Road life is again, for me, I'm built for it, but as the older I get, it's just harder to eat. It's crazy at times. I don't like eating bad, and there's nothing good to eat in most of these cities you go into.
That's not crazy to me. Yeah.
It's all McDonald's. It's all fast food. It's like no good food. So road life is weird from that standpoint. But it's, again, I'm built for it. I love it. I get a sponsor, I'll be on the road every day.
I know that's right.
And that'll be coming soon. So.
What do you need a sponsor for?
Oh, to help empower these artists. The more people I reach, the more I'm going to change the game. So it's just, if I had a sponsor, they all want to be part of these communities that I go into, the hoods that I go into. They want to reach those people exactly. So it's just a matter of time before they understand. I'm not the best at packaging up what I have to sell it. If you understand, to get it to a brand, to make them understand why they should come in and be part of this movement.
Why don't you think so?
Why I don't know. I think I'm as good as in life or in business. You should always know what your strong points are and your weak points are. When I make a deck, I don't articulate. I'm not educated from a college standpoint, so I don't know how to write those decks properly in my mind. And when I talk to people, they get it completely. But I don't know how to write the deck. I know companies that are way less productive than we are that get checks from companies, and they're not doing half as much, but they have the people that know how to articulate. They may have better relationships inside some of those companies and brands. Again, it's a little frustrating sometimes, but it's all good. At the end of the day, it'll come.
I understand. So with that being said, do you feel like college or furthering your education is important in this music industry?
Yeah, this is the third time someone brought up college to me today. Like, should you go to college or not? And my stance is college is, it's not for everybody, but it's something that for the majority of people, college will absolutely help them.
In 5 years, what is the value that you will have added to this music industry?
Wow.
And you've added so much value to the game already.
I would tell you that in 5 years, it will pale to comparison what I will do in 5 years versus what I've done already. In 5 years, I will have changed the music industry completely, and my name will be synonymous with rewriting the books in the music industry on how the record labels are perceived or even viewed, if they're even still around. After I get done with Adventures, there'll be no need for them. And that business model that they have was completely broken. I will finish destroying it so they don't use it no more. It's like a vehicle for evil if you get to it. When you think of what the music industry really represents from a business standpoint, it's about taking advantage of an artist's creativity, talent, and paying them the least they could pay them, and owning everything they did. It's a lot of slavery in music, if you understand that. Think of Prince. He used to have slave written on the side of his face when he went out and performed until he got his music. It was free. He was pissed off, and he was like, I just want a better deal. They wouldn't give him a better deal. So he started going out with slave on his face to let the labels know, like, you treat me like a slave and I should be free, and I want it off this. And he finally got free, and he took the slave off his face.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's powerful.
Yeah, it's real. And so what I look at Venture Music, when was it time to free the slaves? When is it time to free the artists? That's how I look at it. It's no different. This is business, and this is right, wrong is wrong. It's time that you own the things you create and reap the benefit from it directly without having to share it or give it to somebody else and let them exploit it and then say, here, this is what you're worth. Those days should be long gone, just like slavery should be long gone.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Can you tell me more about Adventure Music?
We're a digital distribution platform that I'm here to empower independent artists so they can own, operate, and monetize their business. Really, that's what I do in a nutshell. And then I have all the services like a record label that you could acquire, you could use, but you pay for it. If you own something, you pay for it. So if I don't own your music, I shouldn't be paying for your music. You eat what you kill. You're not paying for adventures. So I shouldn't be paying for your music either.
Is there any advice or anything you want to say as we wrap up?
Man, advice to who?
Advice to me, advice to so many
Get
other
started.
people like me.
We had a conversation inside.
Yes, we
Get
did.
started. I tell everyone, and don't be ever afraid to try things. You know, one of the ways you learn so much, again, is about failure, right? Or it didn't work, and you learn, and you make mistakes, and you keep getting up and keep going. So getting started will start you in your learning path. They're gonna make you successful in whatever you're doing. And trying things will make you different from everybody else. So, and you might just change the world with something you try, so you gotta try it. If you stay in a box, you stuck.